So you're Brendan Lopez,
I'm Brendan Lopez, believe it or not.
and you were involved with Generation of Promise.
I was
And
junior year.
can you just explain what that was?
Generation of Promise, that's always kind of a joke to ask what it is because it's kind of hard to explain. I guess the best I can give is it's a leadership program where a group of students from tons of different schools, I think we have about 20 or so, come together each month and we do a project that works around the city of Detroit. And it works to break down stereotypes, look past ethnicities, races, religions, and all those types of social barriers, and essentially unite the different cultures of Detroit and kind of make leaders to work towards that.
Like, what kind of projects were these?
One day was as simple as walking around Detroit just to realize how much of a gem it is. Like, it's got such nice buildings and people and architecture. And other times we did workshops, things that would actually talk about and discuss. One of the big ones was racism. Other ones were things like poverty.
Like, how did this help you kind of build on the Man for Others things that UD strives to kind of instill in its students during their time?
UAD definitely, it pushes for a lot of the things that I learned at Generation of Promise. It really pushed for looking past stereotypes and like immediate judgments such as like race, ethnicity, social status, and class, all things like that. And so Generation of Promise sort of just emphasized that, and it definitely went hand in hand with making, I'd say what we did at Generation of Promise was making men for others and women for others, of course.
Like, did you have any like fond memories, like kind of things you maybe would want to go back and do, or like be a part of it again?
I actually, one of my favorite parts was we had a sort of a retreat type thing over a weekend in the summer, and I actually was able to facilitate that as an alumni this year. So that was definitely something I was really happy to get involved with.
Would you encourage other kids at U of D and just people in general to just kind of be open to programs like this?
Oh, for sure. I'd say if you're less comfortable with doing it, then the more you need to do it. I think it's definitely something that'll help you get out of your comfort zone, but learn a lot.
All right. Thank you very much for this interview.
No problem.
Brendan Lopez, Generation of Promise.